Well, something showed up from eBay today, so I guess I'll take a look here. And here we are. Victorinox Swisstool. Oh. Initially, I would say, before I had this in my hands, I would have said that this was a lot more dainty, because it just looks like it's put together so well. But man, those pliers are massive. They are very thick in comparison to the Leatherman pliers. Just crazy on the end there. And the part for grabbing onto a bolt just seems to be very beefy. Even compares, I would say, favorably with the Surge, which is a big tool. So, one thing, as you can see, there's a lot of rust in here, which is making it not open and close very easily. So if anybody knows how to clean that rust out of these pliers, I would appreciate it. They are not rust proof, as everybody told me that Victorinox were. So the plier head, I was able to determine with the shield here and then the Victorinox starting at about 1130. That dates this as like a 1998. So it has had a life so far. But let's move on to the tools. So I normally keep my fingernails pretty closely cut. Luckily today, when I was trimming them and the postman came before I had gotten to this hand, so able to get some of these nail nicks. Yeah. I have to say, I do like the Leatherman scissor mechanism a little bit better. I think that mechanism right there just seems to have a little bit better action than this little spring. I had that spring in a Classic, and Victorinox Classic, and it just snaps. It just does not seem that hardy to me. Alright, let's move on to the next tool. Oh my god. Oh, one more rust there. So this is the awl. It is nice and sharp. I think I would say that the Leatherman awl with the sewing eye is a little bit bigger. But it's definitely very nicely put together. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, wow, that is a substantial screwdriver. I don't know why I had the impression that they were sort of spindly or not built that strong. That is just monumentally big and thick. So I do like the Leatherman screwdriver, not just because it's got two bits, but it is nice to be able to do something like this. what's next? Oh, yeah, a little screwdriver. Oh, the file. Oh, interesting. Everybody said that because of this, with the individual retainers on the back, that you wouldn't get this, but I guess if the tool gets a little bit dirty in there, it is going to pull it out. So here's the file. And this side's, they're both cross-hatched, but this side is definitely a little more finely cross-hatched than the other side. It's very weird. Why wouldn't they finish it all the way out to the end? It just looks weird. Let's see here. Leatherman. The Leatherman is definitely coarser than the Swiss Army tool. And then on this, the diamond definitely seems like it would, it's very fine, but it would also remove material faster than the crosshatch. Oh wow. On the Swiss Army tool, that is much more aggressive than on the Leatherman. I'm going to have to get a piece of steel to use that against. Let's see which one does better at cutting. Alright, so on the other side, saw, and again, very strange that it does not go all the way out to the end. It's got just a little knob on the end. Let's see here. And here's the Leatherman. I do notice something interesting. On the Leatherman teeth, you can kind of see that they are more biased towards cutting on the backstroke when you're pulling back towards you. You can see how the teeth are kind of angled that way. But if you look at the Swisstool, they're very neutral, so it would cut about the same going forwards as going back. They are pretty much identical in length as far as the saws go. They are both curved, where the spine is thinner than the front on them. The Victorinox is thicker on this tool, at least. All right. The can opener, just like the one, and seems to be about like the one off of a Swiss Army knife. The good old flat blade can opener. I have no idea what this is. It doesn't seem like it's something to cut with. All right. Okay, that's for stripping wire, looks like. It's not a screwdriver, it's a chisel maybe. Nice and sharp. Oh. And then a massive flat blade. Looks like it's also a pry tool. I suppose that's kind of like the one on the Leatherman. I would give the thickness edge to the Swisstool. Certainly a lot more surface area this way too. Alright, and lastly, we get to the plain edge. And as you can see again, it's doing that thing where it pulls more than one tool. So, let's see here. Here is the Leatherman is a few millimeters longer. As you can see, I've kind of got this one polished up to a mirror finish on it. And it is an S30V blade, where this is their standard Swiss Army steel. Oof, wow. You can see right here to here, and here, and here, and here, the edges just rolled over. Now this is ridiculously dull. If anybody knows what angle to sharpen a Victorinox knife to, I would really appreciate knowing. I have a precision adjust work sharp that I can set the angle to whatever is needed. So I guess if anybody knows how to clean, to take care of the rust and the sticky parts of the tool, I'd appreciate hearing that in the comments. And if you know what angle to sharpen it, that would be also be helpful. And also, if you know what tool this is, it's a Swisstool, but I don't know if it's a Swisstool X. I don't think it's an RS or anything like that. It has the scissors and it has the file. So, anywho, that's all for now. So I've been playing with it a little bit more and comparing it to my Leatherman that I carry every day. And there are a few things about it that still make me lean towards Leatherman. It is a lot more substantial than I thought it was. It is a lot more, it seems to be built very sturdily, but the nail nicks in this, as you can see, compared to the nail nicks here, that I can easily get with not even having hardly anything for anything for a fingernail. That makes a difference to me. And I do like being able to open the tool one-handed. I do like one-hand opening tools. And the last thing I think that I really like about the Leatherman is the pocket clip. I wear shorts, well, about 8 months of the year, and I like being able to put this on my waistband or in my pocket if it's in jeans. The pocket clip holds it perfectly. This, the only option is either a belt, a belt holster, or to just slip it into my pocket, and it's massive. So without a belt clip, it's just not really gonna work for me. But I am still gonna run some comparisons between it and the Leathermans to see which one holds up better on certain things. So I'll be posting more videos on that later on. Thanks.